Shalom. Shalom. I'm going to start off, of course, giving all honor and glory, infinite praise and worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of great millstone who rule well, teach you on sound doctrine. To this very day, strong shalom to the hopeful elect, and rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children, that the Lord will have mercy on these last days. It's your brother Kadash, coming back with a quick hit through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, is edifying to the elect. Just real quick, I just want to briefly touch in on dealing with order, man. You know, order is very important. Okay, it's very, 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 very important. All right. So as you see, the brother's title here, communication with the body is very important. You know, you have different brothers set up in this truth. And they're set up in their lots. And they're set up accordingly to how Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah has measured those lots in heavens, man, before the foundation of the world was established. Okay? In order, you got younger brothers, you got older brothers, you know, and it's very important for the ranking system to be established within the camp and then to be honored daily within the camp. Here in this video, I advise everybody to watch it. Or you brothers that's out there teaching. The brother is going into communication inspired by the elders that was going into Elder Rakha, and I believe Elder Ariala, and I forgot who else was there, but he played a clip of it in the video. It's important to understand order as well as communication, man. He was making a point of the body. The body doesn't communicate with, just think about it. If your brain doesn't communicate with one part of your body, or another member in your body doesn't communicate, like say you got a pain in your knee and that doesn't communicate with your brain, okay, that means that part of the body is no longer functioning. It's not in agreement. All right, so that part of the body might be parallels. You might be facing like worms in the body or some type of disease, or you might be looking at a future stroke depending on the part of the body that's going numb and whatever, you know, because it has to communicate with each other. But if something is happening to your body and you can't feel it because there's no communication, it's easy for that part to get cut off. All right, I mean, it's not even worth it. It's not even it's not an agreement, which is meaning it's serving no purpose. Is what I'm trying to get at. So younger brothers in truth and the faith is very important, as well as myself, to follow order when you're dealing with other brothers. You know, like the scriptures tell you, when you're amongst the elders, you know, to hold our peace. We can't just, brothers have the pleasure of meeting the elders, or any elders, or the apostles, or the elder bishops, and so forth. If we meet these great men, we can't just meet these guys and start just talking shit about stuff and, you know, talking about a bunch of nonsense, man. We got to hold our tongue when we are amongst great men, you know, because there's a lot of experience in the room that we don't have. There's a lot of, you know, there's the spirit, because the Lord, you know, he's dealing with ranking and order. All right. He's dealing with ranking and order. All right. And that's just what it is. I'm going to play this little couple seconds of the brother.
Proof, whether it's just, you know, hey, brother, I need some counsel, man. Well, hey, I got this ideal as far as, you know, the body, the flow of the body, you know, and you know, I was just wondering what you think about it, you know. But you'll have Jake that be in the camp, and because they don't trust in the order, they don't trust in the leadership, they don't trust in the rank, they start making certain things and trying to call shots on their own, man, because they don't communicate.
Right. So because he said, the first thing he says, because they don't trust in the order, they don't trust in the rank, because it's just either sincerely they don't know how it works, or they don't believe in it in the spirit. You got to remember, the Lord woke us up, and he gave us the ministry to go out there and push, and he gave us the mindset that we have to go out there and do his bidding. This was the Lord's establishment. So anything that is happening, whether it's on the right-hand side or the left-hand side, is all according to the Lord's will. And you have to have the spirit, and you have to pray, and you have to fast for that spirit to properly discern the matter and be able to have faith at the end of the day and trust that the Lord has set these men up to guide you or myself or lead you or lead myself, right? When you go into the word order, this is the etymology of order. It says body of persons living under a religious discipline, right? And you go into that word disciple, it means discipline. Okay, the disciples were very what? Disciplined. Okay, they were very what? Disciplined, right? It says position, estate, rule, regulation. You see that? Rank, okay? Order, rank, order. Okay, so you have order, right? The Lord told you this. Matter of fact, let's grab this real quick, because I'm gonna come back to that John 20, because I'm gonna show you an example of order dealing with our beloved John and Peter. Before I get that, let's get what the Lord said. And man, like I said, I want this to be quick, Lord willing. Matthew 6 and 20. Damn, what is that? 26. It's the prayer. Oh, 10. It's like it. Yeah, this was when Yahweh Shah was giving us the prayer, the Our Father prayer, right? This is Matthew 6 and 10. It says, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Okay? As it is in heaven. So the things, the Lord has order in the heavens. And that order is, and things we have on the earth is a representation of that order and that rank, right? The Lord told us, just real quick, 1 Corinthians, like I'm just going to get a couple and close out 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. He said, that all things be done decently and in order, right? Decently and in order. Let's get that word decently. Or it might just be decent. It says proper to one's station or rank. Look at that. Also tasteful, proper with the regard to modesty or social standards. You see that? So in its proper context is what it's saying, in its proper rank, man. You have the Father, you have the Son, okay? Like it says in 1 Corinthians chapter 11, dealing with the one man and woman. You have the Father, Son, man, woman, child, right? Nations, right? You also have, Father, Son, the elect angels, you have King David right under Yahweh Shai. You have a system, man. Because if you don't have a ranking system, it's chaos, man. Esau show you that in his school systems. He show you that in his military. You see that on an everyday basis. You see that with the food chain. You have man, then you have beast. You see that with society. You see that with the herbs. You see that with the things of the world that we see on a daily basis. You see this concept of a ranking system of what is the word? A chain of command. So it's very important for brothers in your camps to follow order. Everything is done in the spirit, so trust the spirit, man. Let's show an example of what the order, how important the order is. This is John 20, and we can start at the top. It says, the first day of the week cometh Mary Magdalene early when it was yet dark. When it was yet dark unto the sepulchre, right, the grave, the tomb of Yahweh Shai, and seeth the stone taken away from the sepulchre. Then she runneth and cometh to Simon Peter, right, and to the other disciple. Who's this other disciple? Whom Yahweh Shai love. Whom did Yahweh Shai love? John. Okay. And saith unto them, they have taken away the Lord out of the sepulchre, and we know not where they have laid him. Peter therefore went forth, and that other disciple John, and came to the sepulchre. But what happened? So they ran to both together, and the other disciple did outrun Peter. So John basically burnt Peter, man, on a foot race, man, and came first to the sepulchre. And he stooped down and looked in. So hold on, let me read it again. So they ran both together, and the other disciple did outrun Peter, and came first to the sepulchre. And he stooped down and looking in saw the linen clothes lying, yet went he not in. That's very important. John beat Peter to the stone where Yahweh Shai was laying, but he did not go in. Why didn't he go in? Because the men of the Lord understand order. 6. Then cometh Simon Peter, following him, and went into the sepulchre, and seeth the linen clothes lie. You see what it says? Then cometh Simon Peter, following him, and went into the sepulchre. Did it say they both went in together? Or did it just says Simon, right? Let's find out if they both went in together. And the napkin that was about his head, not lying with the linen clothes, both wrapped together in a place by itself. Then went in also that other disciple, which came first to the sepulchre, and he saw and believed. You see? So the point is that John got there first, even though Yahweh loved him, according to the ranking system, he allowed Peter to enter in first. Peter is who? King David. He has the keys. He's the head of the church. So he had to enter in first and examine the matter, man. That's very important for Akim to understand the ranking system within the camp. And why you have camp heads. Because we have brothers that watch. The scripture said we watch after your souls. You have different men that are set up literally to watch after your soul, man. You hear people talking about guardian angels. Well, on a physical playing field, the brother that's over you is your guardian angel. You see? Because he watches after you. He checks up. He makes sure you're good, man. Not let you be out here a knucklehead in the truth, man. Losing your way again, twice dead. You know? Brothers literally look up, call brothers do lessons. Brothers should be communicating, man. Like like the brother said in this video, man. You younger brothers, man, even myself, you know what I'm saying? But especially the younger brothers coming into the faith, you should be calling brothers and communicating with brothers that's over you to what? To do lessons and to you how are you being built up every day, man? You should like the ox said, man. Brothers shouldn't hear from you just on Saturday, bro. Damn, I ain't heard. It'd be because every week goes fast, but it'd be seeming like it'd be 3 weeks before you hear from a brother. But you realize it's only been 6-7 days. But that shouldn't be, because like the brother said, he said you're not in the spirit, man. If that's the case, and when you brothers is doing that, brother, it shouldn't. Everybody's working, everybody's taking care of their family, they got kids, they got wives, what have you. It should not, no way in the world that anything outside of that should get in the way of the brotherhood, man. Because Hawashai pushed the brotherhood, and the brotherhood is very important. You see, so if you understand that, you will understand the order that the Lord has set up, man. You see, when you go to Romans 16, and me and the Big Ak was talking about this earlier. I'm just bringing out some edification on this topic. This is Romans 16:1. I commend unto you Phoebe, our sister, which is a servant of the church which is at Centria, that ye receive her in the Lord as becoming saints, and that ye assist her in whatsoever business she have need of you. For she have been a securer of many and of myself also. Right? So it says, greet Priscilla and Aquila, my helpers in Hamashiach Yahushai, whom have for my life laid down their own necks, unto whom not only I give thanks, but also all the churches of the Gentiles. Likewise, right, we're talking about Israelites. Likewise, greet the church, right? Greet the church, right? So Paul is saying, greet the church, right? It says, likewise, greet the church that is in their house. Salute my well-beloved Epaenetus. I can never say that word, this dude's name. Epaenetus, who is, lucky for the mispronunciation, who is the first fruits of Achaia unto Hamashiach. So when I'm gonna get this example here in 1 Corinthians 15:23 of first fruits. It says, but every man in his own order. Hamashiach, the first fruit. Matter of fact, let's read this, and I'm going to get it. It says, for as in Adam all die, even so in Hamashiach shall all be made alive. But every man in his order, right? But every man in his own order, Hamashiach the first fruits, afterwards they that are Hamashiachs at his coming. You see, showing you that the Lord has everything in their own order and according to their own lot. Everybody's fulfilling their role according to their lot. And brothers must know their role. Brothers must know their, not, in a sense, know your lot. Like the apostles go into, you must know in a sense of what you are playing, what role you're playing in the ministry, man. You have to be tapped into the spirit, man. We're too far in to turn back now, man. Or you'll end up like Lot's wife, man. You see? So by every man in his own order, Hamashiach the first fruits, afterward they that are Hamashiachs at his coming. Talking about the elect and so forth, man. The ranking system. You should sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. You see? Order. This is, go back. Now this is first fruits, right?
Strong's G, 536. Aparche. Aparche.
Right. It says, I'm gonna read 2 to 3. To take away the first fruits of the production of the earth, which was offered to the Most High, the first portion of the dough. You see, the first portion of the dough. Okay, the first portion of Israel are the elect, starting with Yahweh Shai, King David, in the house of David, man. It's the Father, the Son, King David, the elect, man. The house of David. The first portion of the dough from which sacred loaves were to be prepared, hence term used of persons consecrated. Well, you see that word consecrated.
Consecrated.
Having been made or declared sacred. Consecrated to the Most High for all time. Sacred. A friend. It says person superior in excellence to others of the same class. We're all Israelites, but you have order. You have the elect, because all in the scriptures it say Israel is the elect of the Lord. But you also have in Galatians 6 the elect of God. You have the elect of the elect. You see, you have the elect, the Revelation 7 elect, the 144,000, and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children that will be delivered in these perilous times. You have those individuals, right, that are set up being the first fruit, the first of its kind. Through what? Order. So he's saying, who is the first fruits of Achaia unto Hamashiach, the first of, of its kind. Greet Mary, right? He's showing you, like, it's a reason why he's saying all this. It says, greet Mary, who bestowed much labor on us. Salute Andronicus and Juniah, my kinsmen, and my fellow prisoners who are of, it says, who are of note among the apostles, who also were in Hamashiach before me. So he's saying here, you have apostles and you have great men. Even women came in before him. That's what he's giving some of their names. But we're dealing with the men online. You have brothers that come in before other brothers, and not necessarily waking up like just because you come in. It's about, according to the ministry, when you push in the ministry, right? And he's saying that you have men that come in before me. Greet them, salute them. And what's our greet? We shalom, man. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem Kakadash Brakatah, man. But it's order, man. Right? In this whole chapter, he's going into, the saluting. You could read this chapter on your own, man. But the point is that he's showing you that these people came in before me, man. You know what I'm saying? And there is order to everything. And does that mean that brothers that come in before you are greater than you or your portion? No, man. You have brothers that are have a smaller portion that push the ministry before you, but you come in like Paul, and you see most of the books, like the big mentioned, most of the books we read are from Paul, man. Hebrews, the mysteries and the breakdowns, man. Like when Paul got knocked off. Matter of fact, that's another point we was talking about. Paul knew he was Israel. He was a Pharisee, man. But he didn't push the ministry. he didn't push the ministry, huh? I think that's in Galatians. He didn't push the ministry until he got knocked off that high horse, man. You know? That's when he started to push the ministry, man. It says, let's see, Slacky. This is not the one I was thinking of, but this is another one we was going into. This is Galatians 1:14. And profited in the Jews religion above many my equals in my own nation, being more exceedingly zealous of the traditions of my fathers. But when it pleased the Most High, who separated me from my mother's womb and called me by his grace, you see, it says to reveal his son in me that I might preach him among the heathen, obviously Israelites. Immediately I conferred not with flesh and blood, neither went I up to Jerusalem to them which were apostles before me, but I went into Arabia and returned again unto Damascus. You see, and then it goes into, then after 3 years, I went up to Jerusalem to see Peter and abode with him 15 days. Peter was teaching him. You see? But again, it says, but other of the apostles saw I none, save James, the Lord's brother. You see, because there's order, man. Order. And when Paul, you read, like the Big Ox said, you got it where damn, I lost my train of, where when he got knocked off that high horse, he got revealed the mysteries and the breakdowns of, like when we read in Hebrews, dealing with Melchizedek, Malak Tazakdak, King of righteousness, which is Yahweh Shai. Getting those breakdowns, telling us who he was, and so forth, man. He got revealed those things, man. So Paul had a great portion in the ministry. Excuse me. You have something called his journey, Paul missionary journeys. It was like 3 or 4 of them. 4 of them, I believe. I went over 2 of them on a lesson on the channel. But the point is that, he had a great portion in the ministry, and he came in after a lot of great men, man. Is the point. And it was another one. It was one more I was thinking of. Damn, I can't think of it right now. Let me see. Slovakia. Damn, man, I can't remember where it's at, Slovakia, Akim, but it's a scripture I was thinking of dealing with. It was something like, it was something dealing with the ministry. It says, I don't think this is it. Acts 21. 17. When we were come to Jerusalem, the brethren received us gladly, and the day following Paul went in with us unto James, and all the elders were present. And when he had saluted them, he declared particularly what things the Most High had wrought among the Gentiles by his ministry. You see? So, again, order is very important. I remember as soon as I end the lesson, man. You know how I go. But the point is made, man. I just wanted to hit this real quick. Obviously, we'll make an hour lesson on it. The point is made. Order is very important. All right, you have to understand rank, and you have to understand that the Lord has everything established from the heavens into the physical. Okay, even the laws. Okay, and everything we took part in, the priesthood. Okay, it was a shadow of things to come. It was a shadow of the high priest, which is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, our Lord, our anointed. Everything we do and everything we did in the past was a shadow of things to come. it was mimicking the heavens on a physical playing field in a different realm, you know. But it couldn't be perfect in this realm like it is in the heavens, because this realm is corrupted. Things have to be moved out the way and arranged and purged in order for that heavenly realm to merge with this realm and actually be this realm and overtake this realm, as we're going to have the kingdom of heaven on earth. All right. And Israel will be back in top in rulership, man. According, thus said the scriptures, the Holy Bible, all through the Bible, man. You know, so Lord willing, us edify. Until next time, shalom.